All right. If you got a sweet tooth like me, raise your hand. Today is Sweet Tooth Day. That's right. I'm going to put my hand up first. I'll be the first to go. I definitely have one for a sweet tooth. That's definitely a struggle. My wife and I share the same struggle. The struggle is real. It totally is real. I don't know about you, but having a sweet tooth is something that I'm going to blame it on my childhood, and I'm going to share with you a quick story. You see, when I was growing up, my mom she sort of got on a healthy kick. Now it's kind of funny, and I won't throw her under the bus completely, but she was a smoker, like maybe your mom was. That was kind of like the deal. Like, people smoked. I think you could smoke in planes and restaurants all back in the day, right? So I think there was a shift, and when we got on the healthy plan, it was when I was young, and we were like probably one of the only, I say, organic or like health food families. Now at the time, it's completely different than now. The availability is much more. It's much more accepted, if you will. When we were kids, my sister and I were kids growing up, we definitely struggled. And the reason why I say that is because any opportunity that I got to have something sweet. In fact, I remember as a kid going over to a friend's house. I remember being so excited to go over a friend's house because they would have like Cocoa Krispies, or they'd have Twinkies or Ring Dings or Yodels or any of those types of things in their house, because we just didn't have that growing up. So I don't know if you can feel me on that. Maybe you can, or maybe you can't. But listen, if you have a sweet tooth, I want you to claim it right now. Just go ahead and you can just go ahead and give me a thumbs up on the post. You can give me a thumbs up in the comments and let me know you're here if you share the same, if you have a sweet tooth or a problem with the sweet tooth. And I'm going to actually share with you how to outsmart your sweet tooth in one simple tip. That's right. This is no BS. This is one simple tip that you may have never even tried to help satisfy your outsmart, to satisfy it by outsmarting your sweet tooth. And actually, you can do two of the same things. And actually, we did a training last night, just so you know, what we do on the inner circle. My coaching clients, we meet on a weekly basis, and we do an in-depth training. And we have conversations about nutrition, about fitness, about spirituality, and then we have what are called hot seats. But last night we talked about the sweet tooth, because it was one of the things that has been a struggle. A lot of people come up and say, Mark, I do really, really well, but I struggle with the sweet tooth. Now, if you struggle with the sweet tooth, I want to know. Here's what I want to know. Well, I won't throw you under the bus, but let me know, what is your biggest sweet tooth struggle? That's what I want to know. Is it, like, in other words, like, what is your vice? Is it cake? Is it cookies? Now, if you don't have a sweet tooth, let me know that. I would love to know. So then this message may not be for you, but it can be related to, even if you're more like a salty, savory, like your chips or your fried foods or that sort of stuff. But if you have a hankering for, did I just use that word? If you have a hankering for something sweet on a regular basis, I want to know what that is. I want to know, claim it. For me, it's just chocolate. Like, at the end of the day, anything chocolate you can get. I mean, I'm not an ice cream person, so like chocolate ice cream really doesn't do much, but like chocolate cake, chocolate desserts, fudge. Oh my gosh. If we go by a store for fudge, I know it's like one of the most dangerous things, but I can eat me some fudge. So again, chocolate, fudge, anything related to that. What is yours? Come on, don't be afraid. I'm seeing if you put it down there. Did you put it down there? I can't tell. Let me know by just putting it down in the comments below what yours. Don't worry, we're all family here. Again, it's all love, right? This is all love. This is a safe place so you can share your deepest, darkest food desires. And but no, you want to know how to outsmart it. So I'm going to share with you how to outsmart it. One simple tip. And you're thinking, oh, well, maybe just, get it out of the house, or maybe do all the artificial stuff, or maybe just, just completely just get rid of it altogether. No. Actually, I'm actually going to tell you the opposite. You might actually really enjoy what I have to say. And it's this. Here's what you do. When do you tend to reach for the sweet treat? You're like, maybe all the time. Typically, there's an emotional response to it. Now, again, there may be a childhood. For me, it was when I was a kid and I knew I couldn't get it, so I even wanted it more. And that was something that just kind of, I had to come to terms with over the years. Now, do I still have a sweet tooth? Yes, but how do I outsmart my sweet tooth? You see, there's a difference between fighting it and fighting it and fighting it, and then you end up fighting it, and then you give in, and then you feel bad about yourself, and then it's that vicious cycle, and that's what we talked about in depth last night. But I wanted to share with you how to outsmart it. This is just a simple tip, and I think it was an aha moment, I think, for a few people last night when we talked about it, is schedule it in. That's my tip. Schedule in your sweet tooth. Schedule it into your week. Now, if you're doing any sort of meal planning or prep, or if you're trying to get on a weight loss plan and you're trying to figure out how to lose those 20 pounds, if you're just stuck, if you don't know where to start, reach out to me, send me a message. I've been sharing this, for the past couple of weeks. Just put in your message bulletproof. Just put bulletproof. Put that word. I know that you're serious, you want help, and we can see if you and I would be a good fit to work together. But let's get back to the sweet tooth and how to outsmart it. I'm telling you to don't fight it. The reason why diets fail for people, the reason why people say, oh, I'm not going to do any sugar, when you put that restriction on for a certain period of time, it's not sustainable, right? If you have any kind of sweet tooth, you and I both know, I don't want to not enjoy some chocolate or a piece of cake or even a cupcake or whatever kind of chocolate or some fudge every once in a while. But if you want to outsmart it, here's what you do. Instead of waiting for the emotional response to get attached to it by actually, getting upset and depressed and, I'll feel better and I'll eat some chocolate, or I'll have some chocolate ice cream, or I'll have some cake, or whatever, again, your sweet tooth is, or candy. I'm just going to stuff my face with candy because it's going to make me feel better. And it won't. It's going to make you feel worse because you're going to feel bad about it. You're going to take on the emotion of the food that you're saying is bad for you, and then you start to feel that way. But that's a whole nother conversation. So how do you outsmart it? You simply add it in to your week in a plan. You literally add that in on your schedule. You say, okay, on Saturday night, I'm going to have a nice dinner with my husband and I'm going to enjoy something sweet. I'm going to have a dessert. And that's your sweet treat. That's your indulgence. Now, again, it's not really a treat, if you will, if you have it all the time. So something when it comes to your sweet tooth is, again, the reason why a lot of people get in trouble is there's lots of reasons why, right? Because we have instant access. We have the ability to get it anywhere. You can go to the grocery store. You can hide it in your closet. You can eat it in your car. And I would just say this, I have to just kind of come out of the closet for a moment. And I used to be that person that used to hide it. Now, mind you, I'm the fitness guy. I'm the coach. Like, it's still even something that I have to be very cautious with and careful with. I want to enjoy it, but I have to be very, very careful because I can definitely slide down that slippery slope. And if you have, maybe you've done that before. So anyway, if you're watching here, I still want to know what you struggle with when it comes to your sweets. Is it candy? Is it maybe this is something you just don't want to share? Well, okay, then just go ahead and send me a private message and we can have a conversation about it. That could be the one thing that's keeping you from getting that weight off, starting on that weight loss journey, getting the 10, 20 pounds off. Maybe you do really, really well. Mark, I eat really healthy. I eat organic. I eat only whole foods. But then you have this vice that's kind of just hiding there, and it's still in the closet, and you're still hiding from it. You have the chocolate bars, the candy, and I say that because I was that guy. I literally at one point, and I'm not going to say, it wasn't recent, but it was a while ago when I was stressed out, and I just thought that the sugar and the chocolate would actually satisfy. It would give me the emotional attachment like I had when I was a kid, and realized that it didn't really serve me at all. Like, it didn't serve me. So instead of making it an emotional attachment and doing that as like a go-to when you get stressed out or you're anxious or worked up about something, you feel like that's going to be something I can control, how delicious and how sweet it is, all this stuff, is to actually just schedule it in. Just accept the fact that you enjoy sweet and accept the fact that you maybe want to have a piece of cake or some ice cream and actually schedule it into your week. Now, if you're scheduling it into your week every single day or with every single meal, then that may be something that you need a little extra help. And that's what I'm saying. You can literally just send me a message. You don't have to claim it. Nobody needs to know that you need help. You and I can have a one-on-one conversation. You can be private and you can talk about where you're at, why you're still stuck in this kind of weight loss rut because you've been struggling for 10, 15, 20 years. My question to you is, how much longer do you want to be stuck? Maybe it's something like sweets. Maybe that's not the only thing, but maybe this is one way you can start. I'm just giving you one simple tip. You and I both know you can sit here and listen to me every day. You can come on here every daily dose. And I've had people reach out, Mark, I hear you all this. And then I'm like, well, how's it going with you? Oh, well, I'm still working on it, right? Well, working on it and telling me that you succeeded in it is two different things. If you want success, sometimes it takes the next step, not just listening to me, not just like, okay, that was good advice, and then don't take action. The next step may be for you to take action. And the action step maybe is you get the help that you need for finally getting the weight off and keeping it off. Bulletproof. That's what the word is. Send me the message. Bulletproof. We'll freaking take care of your sweet tooth. We'll work on not just outsmarting it, but working it into your plan. And if you don't even have a plan, like Mark, I don't have any kind of structure in my day. I don't have a schedule. I don't even know how to work out. I don't even know. I have all these injuries. I'm all jacked up. I'm too old. I'm too overweight. I'm too out of shape. Am I too late? No, you're not too late. But you're wasting time by just listening to me every single day or watching me on a weekly basis, or maybe been following me for a year or two. The next step is no, I'm not going away. The only way I'm going away is if you remove me off of your Facebook feed. And if you do, I wish you the best of luck on your own path. But if you've been listening to me, I'm not going away. I'm going to be one of the most resilient and relentless coaches that you've ever met. Anyway, take care. Have a blessed day. And I want to know right now if you're ready. Now, you don't have to say ready, but if you're ready to make 2021, like this last year has been a year, it's behind us. It's gone. It's in the past. What's in the past is in the past. If you put on the COVID-19 pounds, it's in the past. It's behind you. That's good. But don't make 2021 a repeat of what 2020 did to you or your body. 2021, guess what? We're already in the second month. When we get older, here's a news flash. I don't know if you figured it out yet. At 48, I figured out time is going by quick. I got a kid graduating high school. I got one that's got 2 more years left. And holy mackerel, time is flashing. Now, do you want to waste it by not meeting your full potential, by being stuck in a weight loss rut? Or do you want to actually get out of it? Life is already hard enough as it is. Life is already hard as it is, let alone having to deal with going down the up and down roller coaster road of trying to lose weight, of putting it on and taking it off. Next thing you know, you're going to be at the doctor's office where he's going to be telling you need medication and it's going to cost this much. And then you're going to need a surgery on your knee because you've been carrying around an extra 50 pounds for the last 20, 30 years, right? And it's not me judging you. It's just telling you it's time to take action. Take action before you're forced. Right now, you don't have to. That's the thing, right? I know you don't have to get a coach. You don't have to invest in yourself. You don't. But sooner or later, you're going to have to address the issue, right? Sooner or later, life isn't going to be just simple for you if you haven't taken care of the simple things that it takes to take care of your health. And if you need help, it's okay to have help. It's okay to get help. It's okay. You're worth it. You're worth it. I'm going to be sharing a post later and just talking about that. And I hope you continue to watch, and I hope you continue to take tips like outsmarting your sweet tooth. And listen, I'm even doing a live training. If you haven't been at my Bulletproof Fit Christians Over 40, I have a free group. You can go search that up, Bulletproof Fit Christians Over 40. And that is a free Facebook group. We're doing a live training on Saturday, and it's going to be around sweet tooth and tackling that. We're going to go into a little bit more depth. That is no cost to you. Why am I doing that? You're probably wondering, what the heck are you doing that? Because I want you to get to know that I'm for real. I'm not some like two-time and like coach that's only here part-time, that has another job and that's just kind of doing it on a whim. I've been doing this thing for 25 years and I'm not going anywhere. I'm just getting started. I need to take care of my sweet tooth, and I need to help people who have struggles with their sweet tooth and their weight, and we can do it together. But you got to reach out to me. Again, time is running out. Send me a message, Bulletproof, and we'll take care of it together. Take care. God bless.